Cartoons have a unique way of capturing the essence of life in an exaggerated, yet strangely relatable way. Whether it's dealing with the ups and downs of friendships, family dynamics, or the everyday challenges we all face, cartoons have a special ability to make us laugh while tapping into emotions we all experience. Here are the top 10 most relatable moments from cartoons that remind us that, even in a world of animated characters, life is just like ours. 1. Homer Simpson's struggle with motivation. The Simpsons. We've all been there, sitting at our desks, staring at an impossible to-do list, and just wishing we could disappear. Homer Simpson's constant battle with motivation, especially in his many attempts to avoid work or responsibilities, is something that many viewers can relate to. His laziness and desire to avoid doing anything difficult are feelings we've all had at one time or another, making him a comedic yet deeply relatable character. 2. SpongeBob's optimism despite failure. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob's endless optimism is often tested, especially when his dreams seem far out of reach. But his relentless belief in himself and his ability to see the silver lining, even after countless setbacks, is something we all can understand. Whether it's failing a driving test or struggling to keep a job, SpongeBob reminds us that it's okay to keep trying, no matter how many times we fail. 3. Tom and Jerry's never-ending chase. Tom and Jerry. The dynamic between Tom and Jerry, where one is always chasing the other in a pursuit that never seems to end, is a perfect metaphor for the frustrations of life. We've all been in situations where we feel like we're constantly chasing something, be it a promotion, a goal, or simply trying to keep up with everything in our lives. The hilarious yet exhausting chase between Tom and Jerry is something we can all relate to, especially when it feels like you're never quite reaching your goal. 4. Charlie Brown's bad luck. Peanuts. Charlie Brown is the embodiment of bad luck, constantly dealing with situations where things just don't go his way. Whether it's his failed attempts at flying a kite, playing baseball, or impressing Lucy, he never gives up despite everything going wrong. His resilience in the face of constant misfortune is something that resonates with everyone who's ever felt like they were in the middle of a bad streak. 5. Daria Morgendorffer's sarcasm and cynicism. Daria Morgendorffer's dry, sarcastic humor and her refusal to conform to societal expectations made her an iconic character for many. Her witty remarks and frustration with the world around her mirror the feelings many of us experience when we're fed up with the pressures of school, work, or social situations. Daria's personality speaks to anyone who's ever felt out of place or overwhelmed by the demands of the world. 6. The struggles of homework. Recess. In Recess, the characters frequently struggle with homework, class assignments, and the pressure of schoolwork. The kids' collective grumbling over the idea of homework, especially when they'd rather be playing outside, is an experience that many students, and even adults, can relate to. It perfectly captures the frustration of juggling responsibilities with the desire for freedom and fun. 7. Marceline's emotional struggles. Adventure Time. Marceline from Adventure Time often reflects on her personal struggles, from dealing with her past relationships to coming to terms with her emotions. Her vulnerability, especially in moments where she feels misunderstood or alone, makes her a deeply relatable character. Many of us can relate to the ups and downs of friendships and love, and Marceline's journey to finding herself resonates with anyone who's ever dealt with emotional growth. 8. The awkwardness of growing up. The Proud Family. In The Proud Family, Penny Proud navigates the awkwardness of growing up, from dealing with embarrassing family moments to the confusing world of relationships. Her interactions with her friends, family, and crushes are all too familiar to anyone who's ever felt the pressure of growing up. Her journey through these moments makes the show relatable to anyone who has ever faced the challenges of adolescence. 9. Rugrats' fear of the unknown. Rugrats. The Rugrats characters are often dealing with the challenges of being a toddler, learning to speak, explore, and understand the world around them. Their innocent fears and misunderstandings of everyday situations, like being afraid of the vacuum or thinking the backyard is a jungle, are relatable moments that tap into the anxieties many of us experience as children. These moments are often exaggerated for comedic effect, but they capture the essence of childhood perfectly. 10. Stewie Griffin's desires for control. Family Guy. Stewie Griffin's constant quest for world domination and his manipulation of others is a humorous exaggeration of the power struggles we all experience, especially in childhood. His desire to control his family and situation reflects the inner workings of many young minds trying to assert their autonomy. His over-the-top antics might be extreme, but they mirror the feelings of frustration that come when we feel like we have no control over our environment. Cartoons often exaggerate life's moments for humor, but in doing so, they manage to tap into real emotions and experiences that we can all relate to. Whether it's dealing with failure, embracing quirks, or learning from mistakes, these animated characters show us that, no matter how absurd life may seem, we're all in this together. These moments remind us that cartoons, at their best, can reflect the shared human experience in the most unexpected ways.